last day. Turns out we did have a white Christmas up here. There's only been 2 cars up here before me so far. It's a little icy. It is pretty slick. I've had to clear off several big limbs out of the road from where, trees got knocked over from the high winds last night. But last time I was up here during the snow was it was January or February. And I was 2-wheel drive up all mud tires. Kind of like now, except now I 4-wheel drive. But, except I went the day after and it wasn't like this on this side of the tray. The back side was nothing but ice. But, it's so much beautiful when it's full of snow. I mean, the air is crisp and clean. And it's just so nice. I mean, granted, there is a big risk factor now because of ice. But I'm seeing tracks of road tires, not all trains or mud tires. So, if there's guys up here just plain old road tires, well then, one, I guess they know the road pretty good. They know where traction is. Two, they just don't know what they're doing. Because, I'm sitting here struggling to buy mud tires. But, it's got to keep your momentum up and not slow down too much and try not to spin your wheels too terrible. There's at least 1 inch to 2 inches in some spots. So far, it is a very nice ride. It's not as rough because the snow is very powdery. It's a good snowboard in the snow. Now we're starting to get where it was getting nice and covered last night. But stopped by and see my little one. Greatly enjoying the power wheels. I got them. And then his grandmother got him a big ass fire truck. It's like a Dodge 3500 Super Duty or whatever the hell it's called. Dolly. That son of a bitch is huge. Apparently it's rated for 130 pounds, which means I can ride it. So I'm gonna have to give that a shot when I get over this COVID. Yeah, this is nice. Robert Frost made a poem. I forget the exact quote. I used to memorize it by heart, but it was, something about I chose the path less walked. I think it was Robert Frost about the snow and whatnot. Filled the ditch right there because there's a little icy in that curve, but yeah, this is I choose the path less walked. That's how I like it. Hell. There's Unicoi State Park down there by the lake. It's just beautiful up here. Talk about enough gas, because I have it 4 high. Just giving her hell. Thanks to Christmas and election, gas has gone up 10 cents. Kind of pissed about that. I drive a gas guzzler, and since I deleted the EGR, I think it fucks my timing up because I don't want to idle anymore. And it's too late to go back because last night I welded a slug in my manifold, so there was an exhaust leak. I think I'm still messing with the timing a little bit because I'm still, a distributor on it. But, oh, it's so nice. Power line chart right there that gets kind of dicey at the top. There ain't no way in hell I'm going up it. And it's already dicey when it's wet. No imagine when it's wet, frozen. See right now, somebody turned around right there. I think, no, there's still two cars have been up here now. This is where the mansions are and shit. I almost got, looks like somebody decided to go at the backside of Trey to their mansion. But that was fun because backside doesn't see much sun. But I was getting stuck behind a Jeep, bone stock with street tires. He's gonna be having a hard time coming through here. Well, I guess if he stays in tire tracks, he'll be fine. But if he goes into powder like this, then he'll be all over the place. The only downside to snow on here is you can't see the potholes, the mud holes, and the ruts. It makes it a lot harder, so you can't go as fast. I mean, I can keep a good speed up here and have no issues. I mean, there was times where I'd sleep up here, wake up late for work, and I'd be hauling 60 miles an hour down Trey. Granted, the brakes don't like that all that much, but hey, I can do it. But, hell, all I'm doing is keeping in second gear, 4 high. That's all I need. Not even hitting the brake all that much. Letting the engine do all the work. Right here used to be a big ass mud hole, but they graded it and covered it up, which made it even worse because now people are washing it out. So, you know, fix it before it gets too bad, but when it gets too bad, maintain it. Don't try and go back. Oh, now there's only one tire pump. Cool. But fix it before it gets too bad. If you let it go bad, you go back and try to fix it. A, somebody's going to make a mud hole, or B, it's going to turn back into a mud hole. It's like this one right here. Somebody decided to throw a bunch of gravel down. That is some thick ice. Yeah. So somebody decided to be smart to make a speed bump right there. But it was came out of the blue one day and I jumped it and I got 5 feet of air. It landed hard. And so ever since then I went around it and I made a mud hole. And everybody else saw the mud hole. And mob mentality, everybody else did it. So I'm the reason why that big mud hole's there, most likely. So it's like right here, they made a speed bump. Okay, most time you jump it. So alright, now we're getting into fun. It's like a damn redneck slip and slide. Oh man. Sure shit beats sitting in the house all day, twiddling your thumbs. Hell, it's still snowing up here. It's amazing how mountains can control the weather. You drive 200 feet that way, ain't snowing. You get over here, you can't quite see it on the camera, but it's still snowing. That's why it's so cloudy and whatnot, but oh man, it is beautiful up here. God, I love my lifestyle here. This is, oh yeah, that's that nice snow too. Ain't that slushy shit. Oh, Billy go. Still getting it. I don't care if she doesn't want to idle, and I don't care if she doesn't handle right or stops right. She's fucking loyal, and that's all that matters. She just keeps on chugging along. Nissan built the perfect all-terrain duck right here. Fast idle stick because it don't want to idle right. See? I mean, I guess it's like I have a damn comp cam or something. I mean, blop, 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 blop. It's nasty idling. This is the backside going towards Hiawassee, and it is snowing fat flakes too. But as soon as you cross over the mountain to Cleveland, it ain't snowing. It's sunny as it can ever be. Amazing. It's getting thick up turn the windshield wipers on, and it don't even touch. Oh well. Well, I just passed the old timer that was clearing the road, right? You know, trailblazing it. Well, that means I am now the first one to hit this. So, good thing I know this road pretty good. I mean, this was bumpy as hell, but now I ain't got tracks to follow. Now I'll be making my own track. There's just something about being a trailblazer, you know, first one on a trail before anybody else on the snow or something. There's something about it. Then once I get off here, I'm going to link back up to, I think it's Indian Shoals or Corbin Creek. And I'm going to trailblaze that because I didn't see any tire tracks go up or down that, but I passed it. So I'll just do the Trey Mountain Loop and then probably upper Chattahoochee and call it done for the day. So all the trails up north, I'm not going to risk it. As fun as they are, it's just not worth it. Especially like Charlie's Creek. I mean, that's already a bitch and a half, and it's dry. You can only match when it's like this. So. Bad out here. It's a good Christmas. Very good Christmas. Hell, I would say maybe this means 2021 ain't gonna be a shit show, but who am I kidding? Look who just got elected and look what Congress is trying to do. It's already gonna be a shit year. This is Upper Chattahoochee. I'm the first one down here. These tracks are from last night. Camper told me. Got some boys right here wheeling the night before. This is one of the reasons why Upper Chattahoochee was closed for so long, because this section right here washed out. It took them forever. They finally put a concrete retaining wall in, the drainage, everything, so it didn't wash out again. So yeah, that's why this was closed. I mean, it just took everything out. But so far, it's only about 3 inches at the most. I've seen a lot about 2.5 inches up around tree limbs and whatnot. But yeah, it's fun. It's a little slick in some spots. When the sun ain't shined yet, it's still frozen and still covered snow. Where it is shining, it's starting to melt and thaw out, which means it's all going to freeze over the night. I can probably already tell it's going to freeze right now because it's getting colder, and it ain't but 2 o'clock, I think. But yeah, old Billy Goat's still getting it, even though she ain't liking idling right now. I think it's because EGR is gone and it's not. It doesn't know what to do, but my entire front bumper is frozen. I got icicles, my lights are frozen. I imagine my hood's frozen shut. It's just ice. But yeah. No, my doors are frozen still, except for my driver door. But it's just beautiful out here, man. You have to be careful right here. It's let the fall. There's ice under here. But God, it's just gorgeous. Just imagine a house right here. This is your balcony overlooking Chattahoochee. Perfect. Out in the middle of nowhere, no cell signal. I mean, this is like every man's dream, I tell you, in a driveway like this. Where, you know, if you're going down it, you have a reason to be down it. If you don't have a reason, well then, you better get the hell off. nobody gonna find you out here. On my adventures, I found 3 abandoned vehicles, most of them stolen. 2 of them were burnt to the ground. Or they end up like this one. When all the windows are busted out, it's been ransacked through and gutted. Definitely some trashy people. Head unit's gone. You can tell that the key, you know, went bypassed the key switch, hotwired it. Bunch of trash in here. Went through the back. Obviously they have the key to open up the trunk. Rear's busted out. It's from Idaho, so definitely stolen. Used to have a sound system in here. That's gone. Obviously. Fucking trash everywhere. I mean, come on. If you're gonna steal a car, ditch it in fucking Lake Lanier or something. Don't drag this piece of shit up here in my woods. I mean, hell, if anybody needs Ford parts, there's a whole entire motor here. Battery probably ain't no good. This car looks like it's been sitting here for a long time. Yeah, that's how I know you used to have a sound system in it. Yeah. So I'm gonna call this one in. Maybe they can get it out of here. So, man, this is Upper Chattahoochee Campground Site 2 for my reference. So that way I can watch this and call it in when I get back into town. I think this is still White County, I think so. Birds are very active today. Yeah, it's starting to slack up in the trees now. Driving on this is very fun. So far I've only slid 4 times coming down this. I'm gonna say an Asian couple because they could not drive worth shit. I'm trying to stay up in the bank. They're sliding more and more towards me. But I'm tired of all this shit. Tell you one thing though, it's cold. Let's see. Yes, I'm still in White County. Barely. I'm almost in Towns. God awful Towns County. Alright, cool. So at least I'm still in White County. I can call that in. Non-emergency, of course. Jesus, I can't even walk up this shit. Boy, is she getting dirty today. Starting to melt. That big ass ice chunk right there is from Trey. Through the big mud hole. But I'm cold. I don't want to get ammonia, so I'm getting in here. It's nice and warm. Alright. Time to continue on. I do believe they finally opened up all of Upper Chattahoochee. Because before you couldn't turn right at the upper campground. They had a big earth berm there. So I think they finally fixed the road or whatever was wrong with it. Because I saw a Jeep in there. And I know he didn't go in before I did because, whoa, can't see. Ah, turn. But I know he didn't go in where I went in because I was the only one making the fresh tracks. And there's a bunch of cars that's been down here already. So I do believe it is fully open. I don't know about the rough section where there's a sign saying you need high clearance and tall mud tires. I don't know about that section. This is what they were fixing. This is washed out right here. Took them long enough, shit. But so now it's just one big mud pit with the snow thawing. Come on, get up there. But yeah, it's just mud pit right now. But hell, I'm happy they finally opened it. I was starting to think they weren't ever gonna open it back up again because it's a nice, beautiful ride through here. I mean, it looks, kind of crappy since tornado went through here several years ago, but they really did open up the scenery. It makes it really beautiful in the snow on the ground. Oh man, this is perfect. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting a little slick. Kinda happy I ain't had to pull anybody out today. But then again, I've been kinda by myself. Cleared a few trees up. That's about it. Come on, girl. Yeah, this area got about 3 inches of snow. 3.5 max. So I wonder how much snow went up into the park where I used to live. I bet you it's ever good, 1/2 foot up there. It'd have to be. Oh, I'm so happy this is open. It's been 2-3 years since I've been through here. I just wish they never would close them down and just let us maintain them, since we're the ones that run them down so bad. You got guys out here that'll maintain them. You got guys like me that'll come out here and clean trash and remove trees. And I'll fix a rut or two, as long as the road stays open. Can't find a better way of spending Christmas Day than being out in the woods in the snow. Because here in North Georgia, we don't get this too much. No, this is 2 years in a row that we've had snow as we get out of the year. Wonder if we're gonna keep that as a pattern, or if we're not gonna see snow for a few more years again. Like this, that is. I mean, we'll see it dusting, but nothing that'll stay for a few days like this will. Alright, made it home. That's all ice. Yeah, that's all ice. Every bit of that. Okay. I mean, I'm squatted. Like, I'm 2 inches lower than what I should be. Yeah. I'm very close to bump stop. So that's why it's riding so rough. Tie rods frozen. That's probably why it was hard to steer, because everything's fucking frozen. So yeah, so much ice. The banks are reading low 20s, so it's a good thing I didn't need my winch, or else I've been screwed. Because it is all frozen. Oh, that was when I was ice breaking. That's over good, 3/4 inches thick. All this is frozen. There's some road salt. I think they salted the roads. Yeah, it's all salt. Yeesh. Don't like salt. Yeesh. Yeah. Come on. Frozen cock stiff. Take the keys out before I leave them in the car again overnight, like I did the other night. My car door shuts all the way. Either that or the mud makes it look like that. Yummy. That's gonna be nice when it falls off. Still got snow in the back from riding around. So yeah, this is gonna be lovely when it all melts. I wonder if this door's still frozen. Nope. Thank God. I know this one isn't. It's trying to be. Gotta get my socks out of there that I got for Christmas. And my cool tactical stocking. without dumping everything out. I mean, I can even open my door. Now I can. Whoops. Oh well. You gotta have some kind of fun, right? What's the point of life if you can't have fun? Yeah. Where's my hood's frozen? That ain't checked. Mainly because I was pushing a tree with my bumper and I was starting to wedge my hood up. So I haven't checked if I can still open it. But it was like prying it up. So luckily half of this shit's... There we go. There it is. So satisfying. So satisfying. Good thing about gas struts on the hood is easy to open. And the gasket's still looking good. So, although I do need to fix my crappy idling for some reason. I'm probably just gonna tighten up the throttle cable, you know, just open it up a little bit, and hopes that it'll do that until I get to work and I can time it properly. But until then, that's what I'm going to have to do. Alrighty. That's just hoping my starter don't freeze again tomorrow morning, because I come out and I'm trying to crank my car and it's just clicking. I know my battery wasn't dead, so I poured a bunch of hot water around the vicinity of the starter and it started back up. So it was fun. Gotta have fun. You know, I mean, you can tell where I park anywhere I go because of all the mud. But oh well. There we go. That shit's thick as hell. I mean, it's like